the time this was, wasn't it? First team, where are you? Thank God for that, somebody turned up. But this man over here, you may know him, Nigel Ward. Give Nigel a round of applause. Our God and Saviour.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to our presentation night. Thank you ever so much for coming, we really appreciate it. We're going to start off with under 18's presentation. So if we'll just name one, we'll just start now. Right, it's good.
Will. It's called Will. It's called Will.
Clubbers, we'll call Will, the under 18's manager, please.
Is this on? Hello everybody. For those of you who don't know, my name's Will. I've been coaching the under 18s for the majority of the season. This is Denzel, my trusted assistant slash manager.
Will.
Firstly, should I put it in my mouth?
Yeah, that's it.
Is that better? Sorry.
Camera's over there.
Yeah. Oh, camera. Hello. Firstly, I'd just like to say it's been an absolute pleasure coaching these under 18s. Some of them are so talented, and they're surely going for trials for the 21s. I wish them all the best in the future. Really hope that they make the 21s. We've had some ups and downs, some results didn't go our way, some absolutely cracking results as well, especially from where we started when we took over. The main one probably being the semi-final, where we drew 3-3 with a team that was 32 places above us, and we narrowly lost on penalties. Thank you very much. Also, I'd like to mention there's a lad called Omar Ali. I don't know if you've heard about him, but he put his whole soul into this side, and he ended up breaking his leg in 5 places, and yeah, he was in a bad way. And Coventry United pulled in all the supporters. Some of you probably here donated a lot of money to him and really raised a lot of cash for him. Really helped him out. The lad was in college, he didn't have much. All he wanted to do was play football. It's a shame that he's not here. But if you don't mind, I'd like to put a round of applause to Omar Ali. Thank you. So yeah, I think we'll crack on with the awards. So we'll start off with the top goal scorer. The lads might have already had a look. The top goal scorer for the under 18s this year, Manny Latte. Scored some unbelievable goals, great striker. So next we'll go with, which one should we go with? We'll go parents well. We'll go with parents though. Most of us know this is a parents vote. So me and Denton we ain't got a choice in this. It's been voted by the parents, and the under-18s Parents Player of the Year is Joshua Gold. Solid player, well deserved that is. So the next award will be the under-18 Players Player. And again, we ain't got nothing to say. This is a public vote. It's been voted by the players. And this year's Player of the Year goes to Joshua Gold. Really look up. Right, for our final award of the season, obviously me and Denzel spoke for weeks about this. Very, very hard decision to choose between all of you. I think all of you have been fantastic all the way through the season. One thing, it's not just about playing for the team, I think, for the manager's bar. I think it's to do with training, it's to do with attitude, it's to do with maybe going that step above, doing that little bit extra for the club. It's been really, really hard, really hard to do. Yes. Well done, let's go. If I was on the market, then you wouldn't do it. So yeah, we got to do it. It's been tough. You all deserve this award. I really wish I could give it to you all, but unfortunately I can't. So the under-18 Manager of the Year is Jennifer Brown. Like I said, I wish all of you could have had a trophy. I really do. You all deserve one. You really do. We only have 4 trophies to give out. That's all we can do. I just want to say again, it's been an absolute pleasure coaching all of you. I really think you're all class players. You're all going to better things, and you can all go in itself. Well done to all of you. Also, I'd just like to say a big thank you to Coventry United for supporting me again, helping us out through the season. It's been a pleasure. Thank you.
There you go, that's the under-18s done, ladies and gents. Give us 5 or 10 minutes and we'll do the under-21s. Season for the club, Jamie and Jonathan. Go wild, come on.
Good evening everyone, my name is Jamie, this is Jonathan from the under-21s. I want to start by thanking the club this season, and taking on an 18s and the 21 side is quite a big ask. There's a lot of work that goes into it, a lot of commitment, fundraising as well. I started with the 18s, so while the lads start the season, when Ellis stepped up into the first team, I stepped up into the under-21s, and then Johnny followed me, and we started around October. So we've had these lads for about 6 months now. The season, it's been a difficult season for us. Mainly pitch-wise at Massey Ferguson, it's hard to get games on, so you lose a bit of continuity. We've had quite a few injuries as well, so it's been a challenge with the young side playing in the 21s league as well. But they've adapted to it great. We're looking around the top 6 finish, and potentially this year we reached 2 semi-finals, and unfortunately we lost both of them. But with a young side, they've been a credit. And over the last month or so, the under-18s have stepped up and helped as well. It's been fantastic, and I appreciate all of you doing that. They've got a bright future ahead of them, and hopefully it's with this club. So, our first trophy tonight is parent player. This lad is our captain, Paul Birchall. Our next trophy is Players Player, and if you've ever played football, this is the one I used to like to win. It means teammates respecting your efforts every week. This one goes to Patrick McGrory. Okay, the next trophy is for top goal scorer. Unfortunately, I can't give this one out tonight because we've got 2 or 3 players still playing for it, and we have a game, our last game of the season, on Wednesday night. So I'll bring this Wednesday, and then hopefully we get the win and somebody takes it home Wednesday night. Okay? Just before we go on to manager's player, I just want to say a bit. Firstly, I want to thank Nigel for bringing me back in this year, out of retirement to do another year. And I want to thank Marion for helping us all season, being there for us. Those of you that don't know, we often play something called the Jordan Shield. In the 16-17 season, I was here as Coventry United's under-21 manager, and that year we won the double. Unfortunately, at the end of the season, one of my players was fatally killed in a car crash, which pretty much devastated the whole setup. But we've remembered him. Coming up for 7 years this year, and I know some of you in the room have turned up and played, donated and all that kind of stuff in the charity games for him. There's not a day or a game goes by that I don't think about him. It's just the way it is. His dad's here tonight, Ash, and he's going to present this trophy on behalf of myself.
You'll be pleased to know I'm not going to say a lot. I just want to thank the club for keeping his memory alive. It's a huge honour and very humbling. And a special thank you as well to Marion and Mel for keeping in touch with me through the season and bullying me into coming to events like this. So thanks for that.
So, manager's player this year, there's obviously every year as a manager, there's a whole team of players that go out there. And the one thing that our lads have done this year is 21, they've done everything every week. and that's all you can ask. This lad he's, from the minute I came, he made me feel welcome, moving in from the under-18s to 21s. He's played all over the park. We've had a lot of injuries, so games have been short and stuff like that. I've asked him to play centre-back, in midfield, up front. He's never complained, just got on with it. He's created goals, he's scored goals. Cole Birchall.
There you go, please give those 2 round of applause. Oh. And the under 21s, give the under 21s a big round of applause, folks. Thank you very much. Right, we'll give 10 minutes, then we'll get on with the main team. All right. Attention, please. Where's David? Our Director of Media. Give David a round of applause. He did a fantastic job. He sits up there with me, we make the names up as we go along. We haven't got a clue. We put that.
Evening, everybody. Right, you may see your article on the Acting Head of Media for the last doing it. I've enjoyed looking after the first team of the season. All sitting over there enjoying something very well. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed my media attention I'm giving you. I apologise for the answer I was completely wrong, even the easy one, so apologies for that. So yeah, hopefully you've enjoyed my media, and I've really enjoyed watching you guys. I've been doing the Coventry since January, which has been a bit of an interesting situation. So yeah, so we'd like to find out Ellis. Where's Ellis? Let's get out and give her the awards.
We have to get the phone now, because I'm not going to win it like the rest of the lads did. Hold on. It's in my notes. Alright, firstly, I want to do a few personal thank yous. Rob, Lucy, obviously you've been a part of the team. You've been massive. Rob, primarily the goalkeeper coach, but you've had good insight on the sideline because obviously I know John was with us, stepped away, you've stepped in and you've helped me out. Lucy, I think all the lads can agree with that. As Jamie said, I was in charge of the 21s and the board, after the book came, thought, okay, let's give them a go. Sorry for the French there. And I really appreciate the fact that you gave me that opportunity and you're going to back me into this new season where we're going to go all the way, ain't we, lads? There we are. Yeah, we are. All the volunteers, you are massive to this club. And if you aren't in the club, I don't think it runs the way it does. So you're massive, Dave, Marion, everyone. To me personally, Marion and Paul, you deserve an extra special mention because Marion, even with the 21s without you, I wouldn't have a clue what's going on, to be honest. Signing players, rules, regulations, all that stuff, massive. Paul, as the kit man, you're there every week, you follow us around up and down the area. You put out the kit, you clean the changing room with your daughter, and she's getting the teas in. Honestly, without you two, it'd be a shambles. So thank you so much to you two especially. Now, in classic Ellis fashion, I forget things. And I did have a gift for Paul and Marion, but I forgot it. So I sort of got, my missus was going to bring it, she was going to bring it, but I thought, we've got kids in bed and that, can't do that.
you'll get it during pre-season, I promise you. Okay, do you want to tell me what it is? You know what I mean? So, what season? Across the whole club, we've had changes in ownership, we've had a change in manager, we've had a change in players. It has been a bit of a roller coaster, but it's a roller coaster that personally I've looked every minute of it. I think it's been a great learning curve for myself and for some of the boys. Obviously different instructions, different ways of playing, all that kind of stuff. And again, I'm thankful for the fact that I've had that opportunity to work with you. It's easy to look at a negative, our season in negative light. We finished 14th. No one wants to finish 14th, right? But I'm going to highlight some of the positives of the season. So, in the last 20 games of the season, according to the form table, we would have finished 7th. 2 places outside the playoffs, which I think, considering what we've gone through during this season, is pretty impressive. Let's give that. We eventually won 3 games in a row. We eventually kept not only 1 clean sheet, but 2 in a row. And out of the 2 teams that got promoted, we took 7 points off them. This is the one that I enjoyed the most. We scored 74 goals this season in the league. That's the joint 5th highest in the league. So again, that's pretty impressive. Now that's, obviously we go into pre-season relatively early compared to some, and if we're going to grow and get better, we have to improve, and there will be changes. There will be changes. Pre-season is going to be tough. Pre-season is going to be learning for everybody, but you're in a fucking cracking group of lads. And the changing room in the last part of the season was incredible. And it's great to be a part of the banter, the jokes, the laughing, KB, all that kind of shit. And that is exactly what we need to start with in July. We have to start with that, alright? You're all quality, you're all going to be here hopefully and do what you do best, or you move on and do something different at another club and be quality there as well. But you've been quality, and again, like I said in the last game of the season, I personally thank you for buying into what we did to finish the season the way we did. Alright? Alright, so a couple of players are now going to come up. Mitch, Jimmy, up you go. Obviously, Mitch and Jimmy were our captains towards the back of the season. Jimmy primarily obviously suffered a bit of an injury, and then obviously Mitch stepped in. So I'm going to hand you over to these boys, gentlemen, to say a few words.
I think from a personal note for me, coming into the first season, we started off pretty rough. We stayed fair to say we weren't playing like how we should have been, but not what I said. Lads come and go, but since this came, we've got 20 games, top 7, we'll take that. I think, fortunately for us, the season came a little bit too early. We were building on something. I mean, I didn't play the last 5 games, so we've got to stop talking about that. But as a team, we've got great lads, hopefully everyone stays together. Next season, we'll build on it really. I'm a man of few words, so I'm going to pass it over to man of many words. Here we go. I don't know about man of many words.
Obviously it's a season with a lot of ups and downs, but I can only speak for myself, but from what it feels like, especially the end of the season with Rob and Ellis coming in, especially in the changing room, you see everyone happy towards next season. It looks like a much better place to be. But I just want to say thank you to all the backroom staff, because let's be honest, without them, no one would be playing with a smile on the face. But I'm a man of fewer words than Jimmy is, because as you can see, this mic is doing 1,000,001 miles per hour in my hand, so I'm going to give it back to Ellis. But
And is this where I hand it back to you, or are you going to give me the money? I'll have the money. Alright, Rob, I need you. Rob, come on. You can say something if you want. No, okay. Have they all been revealed? So the first one is going to be for young player of the season. So this lad, he had a flirt in the first team beforehand. I'm not sure what happened, I wasn't around then. And he joined me in the 21s. And actually started to play as an inverted wingback. Innovative, I know. And he stepped into the first team, and his first game was a bit cagey. A little bit of negativity crept in. But I thought, nah, I know this guy, he's going to be fine. And from that point on, he's gone from strength to strength. Obviously, no performance every week is going to be perfect, and there's going to be mistakes. But he's learned from them. And that player is Ryan Gazette. Security. Alright, on to award number 2, coach's player. So when I was sorting out pre-season plan and getting it all together, I met with Rob and Lucy at Costa at Gallagher and we hashed it all out. We ended up getting kicked out of Costa because we were there too long, so we had to go next door to Subway to buy a bottle of water and just to sit around and complete a few things. So coach's player is sponsored by Noac Transport. Ray's obviously here to hand that out. This is a lad again that was in the 21 system. And I had a quite frank conversation with him. I said, look, you're too good for 21s. I need to push you into the first team. He flirted with a few appearances. Didn't quite work out. I think he had work commitments and he got kind of phased out of the situation. And I said, look, just keep going. And he stepped away. He stepped away from first team. He stepped away from football, I believe. And I called him up and said, listen, I need you back in, come and be one of my boys, come on, I need you. And since he's come in, he has been quality. He's been a revelation, he hit the ground running, and he's stayed running ever since. And that goes to Stanley G. Nigel, yes, Nigel, come on, Nigel. You're giving the next one now. Come on, Nigel. Come on. So Nigel is giving out the next award, the Vice President Award. And that's sponsored by Nigel Ward. Alright, so this player, this lad, shall I say. He was already here when I come in through the door, and to be fair, he's just a top lad. He asks for your advice, he wants to be better, he wants to improve. I think he genuinely has a good feeling for the club, because we've stayed in touch since. And he's just quality, he's just a quality lad, and I think when I announce his name, all the players are going to go, yeah, fair shout, because he's a fucking cracking lad. Harvey Randall. If anyone is keeping track of the stats, you're going to know who this is before I even announce it. Alan, I need you for this one. Hope you go. This one is also sponsored by Strategic Security. I'll announce the Top Goal Scorer Award. Now, this lad has been through a journey. Myself, Rob, and John rocked up to Bugbrook. We're like, right, what's going on here? In that moment, we took the captain's armband off him. In the following weeks, he didn't get it back. We changed his position multiple times. And honestly, we were thinking, where does he fit in? I don't understand what he wants to play in. I don't get it. I'll be honest, where does he fit in? But then, we found the position, and my God, did this guy flourish. Ended up finishing top goal scorer, smashed it, Joe Blowers.
Sorry, I've always got something to say in case you didn't realise. First of all, before I do my presentation, I wanted to say how grateful I am to Ellis and Rob for the second half of the season, because it certainly made my life easier. But that's also down to the players, thank God. And although nobody knows, we have had notification of award at the league presentation, and somehow, I don't know how, but something's going on, we have won the Fair Play Award for 24. Who aren't part of those stats, because obviously if they were, we wouldn't have got that. Anyway, I'm here to present the board's player of the season, and honestly, in all honesty, we had quite a bit of discussion about this, because there were so many of you that stepped up this season, gave your all, really play entertaining football, which we really enjoyed watching. But this player came into the season late, played 23 games, second highest goal scorer, and the board's player of the season is Stanley Jude.
Okay. I know we won the Fair Play Award, lads, but I swear Spurs won that once. Yeah, shit. We are not Spursy. We're not Spursy. We're not Arsenal either. Alright, I need Mel. Where's Mel? Next player. Mel, sorry, I don't need you.
Just stay there.
Struggling. This one is my one. Manager's player. honestly, it's a hard award because obviously I have that kind of connection with everyone, and everyone plays their part, and everyone will have their good days and everyone will have their bad days, and it's a really, really tough award to give out. I would get mine out based on the adversity that this player has suffered. So we had a few players that had to have time on the bench and whatever, and obviously they're not in this room tonight, they left and sort of pastures them. This player thought, you know what, I'm going to stick at it, I'm on the bench, it is what it is, I'm going to fight. And he did fight, and his season ended on a high. And that's the main reason I'm giving him this work, because he was able to come through all this stuff and come out on top of it. And that person is Joe Brothers. Sponsored by Nick Sutton Lee. Where's Nick? There you are. You're keen. Say anything, Lee? No. Alright, so I'm not going to know what to say about this player now, because I've kind of said already a lot, to be fair. Good lad. And great lad. Good personality. Good looking. Good all rounder. And he knows where he's looked, and he knows what shirt he is going to be putting on next season. It's that of the red and greens. Joe Blowers. Over to Roy to give out the goal of the season. Okay. Goal of the season, sponsored by Coventry motorcycles and scooters. It's going to be handed out by Roy's wife. This lad. Well, when I talk about adversity, he went through it. He was close to leaving the club. Do you know what though? He's again another cracking lad, and that's what I love about this dressing room. You're all good lads, you all work hard, you all want to be here. And that's what, for me, is the nucleus of the team. This lad scored an absolute bouncer away from home in a 3-2 victory. You got it yet?
3-2 victory.
Harry Wilson. Alright, John is going to be handing out this next one, and this is going to Volunteer of the Year. This person is, it's not Vinny. Sorry, Vinny. Honestly, you did really well though, you got close. This person is a legend. Every single game, home and away, this person's there, wanting to do this and wanting to do that, can I go and get this for you? If we're at home and the balls get shanked into the car park because of, you know, people can't shoot, Mitch. Shots side there next to probably should have chose Cass, really, to be fair. But this person always there, going to recover balls, teas, cakes, the works. She's an absolute legend, Lacey Brown. Now what I need you, where's Mel? There he is, waiting in the wings. This one is Players Player of the Year. Obviously we had the Google form that was sent out. And to be fair, again, you're all class, you're all got it on time. Bloody order. He's a good lad. He's a great lad. Great personality, he's the all-rounder, he's the same guy, it's Joe. Joe has turned up, just come back on holiday by the way, the fact that he's here again is Cass. And I was going to say a few words, we'll put you on the spot. Cheers, Joe.
I don't really know what to say, but to be honest, the first thing I will say is thank you to all the staff and all the volunteers. To be honest, the awards might be nice, but I don't feel like I deserve it. The team have worked so hard, and I feel like everyone deserves an award. You know, the team have done so well towards the back end of the season, considering the start we had. You know, it took a lot to get through that. So yeah, I want to say a massive thank you to my teammates first and foremost, because they've been so good. Especially the midfielders. And a massive thank you to obviously Ellis, because without him, none of this would happen. Might be relegated, never know. But we don't have to think about that, thankfully. And yeah, hopefully next season we can kick on now and push into the playoffs at least. So yeah, thank you very much. Cheers.
Just quickly notice how he did say, in front of everybody, we will kick on next season. No, but that's it from me. Thank you everyone for coming. Lads, again, your class. Can't wait till we get going in pre-season and we go again.
Right, before we go any further, we have all the players over there. The under-21s, under-18s, all of you together. Come on, folks. Put the 18s left, all the players. One big picture of everybody in the teams. Come on, you lot. All the 18s, all the 21s.
Can you take that on your phone?
Over by the players, one big picture. And we're going to have a bit of a sing-song.